Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. It is now 2023, and I hope everybody had a very safe, happy, healthy New Year. Maybe you spent some time with friends or family. Maybe you spent some time at home alone, just relaxing and enjoying the night. Whatever you decided to do last night, I hope you had a good time. So today I am reacting to Foodie Beauty's now deleted New Year's Eve Rage live. And believe me, it was hard to find a copy of Foodie's live because I watched her live go down last night, and the live went on for over 3 hours. And I like for Foodie to do an entire live, and I wait for the chat to process before I react to her. But the longer the live, the longer it takes for the chat portion to show up. So by the time I got around to reacting to her live, I started reacting to her in a reaction video. And then while I was doing it, she deleted her live. So I spent today running around trying to find a copy of her live where someone wasn't reacting to it. And so today I'm reacting to her live courtesy of a channel called DAMMIT DANI. So thank you, DAMMIT DANI, for capturing the live. It's always great to find a channel that captures her lives and her videos, because Foodie does have a very quick delete finger, which doesn't make any sense to me. You know, she's over there complaining about the reaction channels and saying that we are the reason why she's losing money. And she also says that if we weren't around, that she'd make all kinds of money. But let me just put this out there to you, Foodie, and listen very closely. You're on YouTube, and this is your entire income. But if you have a channel on YouTube, and in your case, the product that you're putting out, if the product sucks, nobody's going to buy it. Nobody's going to watch. If your customer service sucks, which yours does, nobody's going to want to come back and buy your product. If your product is boring, nobody's going to want to buy it. And certainly, if you produce product and then quickly take it away before anybody can buy it, what choice do people have except to go to the reaction channels? You deleting your own content, when you do that, all you're doing is making that content more valuable to the reaction channels. You're creating more valuable real estate. And if your live isn't on your channel where it can make you money and people are interested in it, they go to the reaction channels so they can see it, and the reaction channels make money. And think about all the lives and all the videos that you've deleted in the past. All of that money that could have been in pocket, but because you did something or you said something that you knew would get you in trouble, you got rid of it off your channel because it was a liability. But the reaction channels got it, and so we made money off of it. So considering last night how you deleted your own live. You did that, not us. You did. You took money out of your own pocket. I don't want to hear any complaining ever again about how we're content thieves, that we're vultures, that we're taking money out of your pocket, because as far as business goes, you do all the wrong things and you hurt yourself financially far more than any of us could. But enough with that. Let's get to the actual react to the video. And again, this is courtesy of the channel Dammit Dani. I'm going to leave a link for her video in the description. Please do check out her channel. Certainly give the video a like because it's channels like Dammit Dani and Just Saying and highlight channels and clip channels like this, that like a reactor like myself, if we're not quick on the draw and recording and reacting as soon as Foodie Beauty goes live and we miss it, that's where we go. We go to the highlight channels and the clip channels to cover it. So thank you again, Dammit Dani, for capturing this live. And I'll leave a link for your channel in the description so everybody can find you. So here is the live. And again, Dammit Dani. So let's get to, shall we?
Not made. Hi, Jada, Piss and Vinegar, Lisa P. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Fatima. How are you? Golden Girl. Thank you, Sarah. Chrissy.
By the way, guys, the chat that night was on fire. It was on fire because she did open chat. It was New Year's Eve, and Foodie wanted the most people possible in her life. She didn't want to feel embarrassed by having a VIB chat and having only 8 people on New Year's, so she did open chat. But I went to her live while it was going on, and I checked out the amount of VIBs that were in her chat, and I counted 8 VIBs. 8. Out of everybody in the chat, there were only 8 paid VIBs. The rest were open chat members that did not pay a membership.
Fionn, just Janelle, Anna, Tangerine, Karen. No, and if you don't shut up, Empath, I'm going to block you.
What did I say about that bad customer service? What did I just say? If you're on YouTube and you have a YouTube channel, it's a combination of providing a product and a service and also doing customer service. You are the company, you are the brand, you are the face, you're putting out the content, and depending on whether it's quality or quantity and how people receive it and how you present yourself is how successful you're going to be and how people want to come back or not. So here she is, she's hurting for money. And look at the way she's talking to people, and she wonders why her channel is tanking. It's because of how you are treating people, Foodie. I'm sorry your New Year's Eve sucked. Obviously it sucked. Obviously Sala is not spending the time with you that you want, but taking it out on other people is not the way to handle it.
Gemini Gem. Yeah, because hi Sanctuary, I was going to do like an open stream just on Fridays and I missed it yesterday. I didn't get to, so I was just like too busy. So, and then all day today we were busy. So, hi Faiza, Happy New Year. Sarah, hello.
Notice she doesn't say what she was doing. If you were busy with something, unless it was something intimate, wouldn't you give people a clue about what you were doing? Oh, we were busy doing, what were you doing, Foodie? Were you and Sala out busy filming so you could get a whole bunch of footage and put that into different vlogs and stuff to make it seem like you're busy every day when it's actually just one day? Because it would seem that you do a whole bunch of footage, and you know that the reaction channel community, we're all about attention to detail because the devil is in the details. That's where you get caught, and you know that. So you do a whole bunch of footage and you mix it up on different days. You don't film something and then post it that day. You'll wait several days because you want to confuse everyone. You don't want everybody to catch you up on your lies. So you'll film for an entire day and then split it up into like 5-10 videos. Is that what you were doing? Or maybe you weren't doing anything at all?
Lisa, this is the thing. Fireworks. Most of my audience doesn't know who these irrelevant people are, so why am I wasting my energy, right? But I'm bringing up a few points. Hi.
Well, that's a good question. If you think we're irrelevant, why are you talking about us? Why are you concerned? You are such a busy person, Chantal. You're so happy. Your life is changing. You're evolving. So how do you have time for all of us little irrelevant peasants? Why would you even give us a thought, ma'am? It blows the mind, doesn't it?
Hi, Sandra. Rose, Happy New Year. Long time no see, Sandra. Mars. Hey, salam, little Teddy Nunu. Hey, sis. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Football Barbie, Brooke Richardson. Hello, Brandy. Hi, Jen. Lorax. I'm great, alhamdulillah. Yes, alhamdulillah. Thank God. Board Panda.
Oh, for those who are not aware, I'm sure that all of you are aware because word gets around pretty fast. Chantal started this live and she was angry because she's a busybody. She's a busybody that she likes to go into people's chats and lurk and listen and cause problems and say things. And so she went into Yo Mama's chat and people were giving it to her in the chat. And I heard around the way that she was rude to people in the chat, and one of the mods decided to block her. And she got angry and left a very nasty message to that mod that blocked her. And so she did this live directly after that. She was butthurt because she expected to walk into somebody else's live and be treated like a celebrity. And now she's got this attitude of, don't you know who I am? The ego on this one is just astounding. She honestly thinks she's some sort of a celebrity when she's not.
Single piece of garlic bread, cherry. I'll get to that in a minute. You guys really don't know who this guy is? Oh, that says a lot. Hey, Lime Jello. Are you like me today, Lime Jello, or what? This is my first time in your live. Sarah! Happy New Year. How come you are always up late by yourself? I'm not up by myself, but people have different sleep patterns. Usually Salah passes out before me, but he's playing his game right now. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going live right now. I wasn't playing.
You know what? That's very telling. Like, I don't know about holidays and celebrating holidays over in Kuwait, like what they do celebrate, what they don't celebrate, but it is New Year's night. And we are talking about two people that are supposed to be newly married. And where is Salah and where is Chantal? She's in the room raging and he's playing his video game. She's got less than a month left of being in Kuwait. I would think that a very much in love couple would want to spend every single moment they can with each other because one of them is going to be flying back to their country. Not these two. He's been separating himself more and more away from Chantal, doing his own thing, going out at night. And she's getting more and more angry and frustrated because of it, especially tonight. It's New Year's night. I think she's also mad tonight because she knows if she were back in Canada, you know, she could be in her room with her abaya off, maybe wearing some wigs or something, binging, doing the chemicals. She could have been making a lot of money last night, but she can't do it where she's at because she can't act outrageous where she is. But she chose that. She chose to fly to Kuwait, be in that environment with those restrictions. She made that choice, but she's projecting that anger and that frustration out on everybody else.
Planning on it like right away, but I'm okay, Rudy. Aren't you on a break? No. Hi, Vixen. Freedom Derp. Hello. I was going to talk about 2023, but maybe in a bit. Hi, J-Dot. I want garlic bread now. Hello. Hi, Rapenna. Don't mind my background. I have some like cushions and the prayer rug and my bed's not made. I'm just like, I did all my laundry though. Like, well, I haven't, if you hear the washer, it's like really, it goes through a weird cycle. Like, so you might hear the spinning and everything. You love the new cage for Harry? 2 hours left. Ichabod, hello. Is it breaking up for anyone else? Is it okay? Oh, you know why? Okay, hold on. I gotta get the router because it's like it's on this. Hold on.
Okay, so I would like to give proper credit to French Fry Girl because I was watching her live earlier and she pointed this out. Everybody's been saying that Chantal and Sala are not sleeping together. And everybody's been wondering why Chantal's in the living room at night while Sala's in the other room sleeping. Like, you got a newly married couple. Why wouldn't they be sleeping side by side? And so we've all been wondering, is it because the bed's too small? And they can't sleep together? I mean, what's going on there? So you guys have a full shot of the bed. That bed does not look that big. Foodie, when she was at the villa in Canada, she is a super morbidly obese woman, and she needs a queen size bed for her size. That bed does not look like a queen. It looks like a twin to me. So if it is a twin bed or even a full, that would not be big enough for her and Sala. So I'm giving credit to Frenchie because she did mention this. She said, look, Chantal was sitting on the edge of the bed. The other edge is next to the wall. It doesn't look that big. It doesn't look like it's big enough for a guy who is 6'2" and a woman who's in the 500-pound range. It just doesn't. So is that the reason why you're mad, Chantal? Because you guys are sleeping in separate beds? Or somebody's sleeping in the bed and somebody on the couch, and you're frustrated because you want to get physical with Sala and you can't, you're not allowed to? It just seems, forgive my language, y'all, but it just seems like Foodie is frustrated. She's got that sexual frustration because he's a tall drink of water and she can't quench your thirst. She can look at the water, but she can't drink it.
Okay. Look at this little water bottle. Okay, I have the router now, so it should be okay. Okay. Hey, hi. Okay, Missy. Tracy, hi, everybody. 2 beds. 2 beds where? You knew nothing, but except for being blocked. There's 1 bed. What are you talking about? I know you people really, 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 really want to find little hints or something that my husband doesn't love me or something because you're weird. But like, I don't know.
We don't have to look for hints. They're all over the place, Foodie. And try as you might, you can't cover everything. You can't fool us. You may think that you're the smartest person in the room, but you're not. You can't cover everything. You can't hide everything. Sometimes you hiding things just makes things more in plain sight. It makes it more obvious, you see. That's why it's always better to tell the truth rather than create some kind of fairy tale marriage, whatever the hell it is, and try to sell it to us, because we are not buying what you're selling. We don't have to see the two of you be physical with each other to know that there's nothing there. You guys don't have any kind of chemistry. The way he looks at you, the way he scoots away from you, the body language tells everything.
Unless we're boning 24 hours a day online, it's like, oh my God. And then even then it would be, he's faking it. No.
Can I get crude for a minute? And I apologize to anybody that this might offend, because I don't mean to be crude, but it's going to come out the way it's going to come out. Foodie, Beauty, and Sala are supposed to be newly married. And I remember when I was newly married, didn't come out of the bedroom for a week. Okay. If you're newly married, your bedroom looks a mess. It looks like a hurricane went all up in there. The sheets are off the bed and you're exhausted. You're exhausted. You got bruises in places that you're like, where did this come from? But the sheets are off the bed. The bed itself is away from the wall. Or you're like, why did it move so much? Well, if Foodie and Sala were really being physical, they would both be exhausted. And she would be a lot happier. She'd be in such a good mood and she'd be complaining, oh, my legs hurt, my back hurts. She ain't been doing none of that. They are not fucking. They're not.
Oh, every single act of love he's ever shown me online has been very genuine and it's obvious. Okay, so Happy New Year. Honestly, I have a lot of plans for the new year. This year is going to be crazy. Where's plain cheeseburgers? She effed off. The conspiracies. Hey, Spinster. No, I don't like Avatar. Sal's obsessed with you. It's always been about you flipping Ace Ventura when he talks to me. Yeah, Missy, don't even listen to the. Hey, Dingleberry. Speaking of Dingleberry, please stop paying attention to the nasty 2%. I think it's more than 2%, but yeah, I have to eventually. So, anyways, I'm literally in this chat of this like guy. I don't even want to say his name now because most people don't even know who he is. Salam. Why like a
You know, she's such a coward. Foodie, you're such a coward. You want to get on your live and complain about people, but yet you won't say their name. I don't know why you don't want to say that person's name or that person's YouTube handle, but you just don't want to. Like, you'll talk about Frenchie and you'll say a different name, or you'll say, oh, like this person's a nobody, but yet you're talking about him, you're raging about him. Girl, if you're going to pick a fight, pick a fight. Say the person's name. Say it. Come on. You're mad. Say the person's name. Say who you're mad at. Stop walking around the issue. You're mad at whoever, and say their name. You went into this whole live because you're mad at Yo Mama and his chat. Say the person's name. Say it.
Lyric. Hey, welcome. Why am I getting hate for liking DC Media Girl? Like, why is she any less than any?
You know what? It's Foodie. Her ego is out of control. She has her channel, and she can do what she wants with her channel. She can control her own chat. She can control her own mods, whoever the mods are, as far as telling them what's allowed, what's not allowed. But this one, her ego is so large that she honestly thinks she can go onto another channel and tell the creator what to do on his channel and what mods he can have and what they can say and what they can do. She wants to not to control her channel. She wants to control everybody else's channel and dictate what they can and cannot do, and who can block her and who can't. Foodie, you can only have control over your channel, no one else's. And when you go to somebody's channel, you need to behave yourself. You are not in control. You are not the host. You are a guest. And just like any other guest walking into somebody's house, you should be on your best behavior and not act the fool.
Any of these other people. Seriously. I don't care about old beef. All I care about is how she treats me. And I've never seen her treat really bad people really bad. You know who I've seen treat people really bad? All the other reaction channels. They're disgusting. At least DC has informative, she can talk intelligently and make up points and things. Like, are you kidding? Ew. Anyways.
You know what, Foodie? I'm going to say this. I've been watching you for a while, and I've noticed something with you. And I pointed it out more than a few times. You are one of those people that whenever possible, if somebody wants to white knight for you, if anybody wants to fight for you, go to war for you, go to battle for you, you'll let them. If they want to defend your honor, if they want to defend your name, you'll let them. You'll let them fight for you. You also look for people to do your dirty work, to take risks for you, because this is YouTube. You have your channel. Your income depends on YouTube, and you're not going to endanger your income because that's all you have. So it's just like a game of chess. You're at the back of the chessboard, and if anybody wants to fight for you, you move them to the front. You might get them to do things for you. And if they get hurt, if their channels take a hit, if they take on any damage, well, it's not your problem. And you could be over in your corner saying it wasn't me. And I'll go on record as saying that I think, anybody remember when Natter was throwing all of those copyright strikes at all the different reaction channels? Theory, because I can't prove it 100%, theory, Foodie was raging about the reaction channels for a while before that. I think she talked to Didi and Natter and said to them, hey, I want to go after these reaction channels. They're cutting into my income. But if I do that, my channel is going to take the risk of getting struck or deleted again. And I'm the one making the money here, and I'm giving it to you. So take the risk for me. And if something happens to your channel, it's no big deal. It's a smaller channel. You'll get money from me anyway. So you throw the strikes for me. And that way I could be in my corner saying it wasn't me. I wasn't throwing them. He was. She's all about diversion. Oh, look over there versus over there. So she's all about finding other people to fight for her and using them as pawns on her chessboard. And it never turns out well for those that fight for her. It never turns out well at all. And everybody should know that about Chantal. She's all about using people whenever she could use them. She has no loyalty to anyone but herself. She is a true-bred narcissist. She's got a huge ego. She doesn't care about anyone else. She doesn't care about her family. She doesn't care about anybody she used to call friends. She doesn't even care about her pets. Why would she care about a complete stranger on the internet? They're just a pawn on her chessboard.
Yo, mama literally like goes after my reaction channels, okay? And I thought he was funny, you know? But then he has these moderators in his chat who everyone can attack.
Oh, can I have a word about that right here? There's an old saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm sure you guys have heard that. That's going around. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well, can I just add an addendum to that? The enemy of your enemy is not your true friend. It's just an association for that moment. But it doesn't mean it's a true or loyal friend. It's just an association for the moment. But whenever you form an association for the moment, it never lasts long and it usually breaks down.
Me in his chat and make fun of my infertility, make fun of my husband, saying he's gay, which is friggin', these people have the mentality of like 2-year-olds, I swear. Even 2-year-olds, don't insult a 2-year-old. Just don't, okay? These people are beyond toddler. And they call me a toddler. Do you see how that works? And then I'm like, literally, without me in this community, none of you would have any effing content.
Oh, really? Really? Okay. That's what she likes to believe. That's what she tells herself in her head to make herself feel like she's irreplaceable. She honestly thinks she's irreplaceable, that there's absolutely nobody else we can react to and no other content we can do. Chantal, have you been paying attention to the reaction community? Have you been really looking around? Lots of people are turning away from you slowly. They're introducing new things and new people to their audience. Frenchie's doing the Doherty Dozen. There's other reaction channels I've seen they've covered, people from My 600-Pound Life, House of Hannibal, he's doing Shanae. There's Eerie Pepperoni, she's starting to do paranormal stuff. Gary Unfiltered, he has the Nutter Butter channel. I mean, we're all doing different things. Me, myself, I'm about to start gaming content. I've just been waiting on a green screen and a couple of other things to get started with that because I want my videos to look nice. But we're all looking towards different things because let's be honest, your content is getting boring. You're not the moneymaker that you think you are. You're not even making good money for yourself. And we're having a harder and harder time keeping people interested in your content. You had your heyday, but that's long past. You started to go downhill the moment you brought Natter into the mix and you started to mix up your mukbang content with all the drama. That's when you started to slide down the hill. And now you're near the bottom. And you're still trying to find a way to get back up, but you're doing it in all the wrong ways. But you're over there trying to tell yourself this tale of without me, they're going to fail. Step away for a month and see what happens. I promise you, you won't do that because that means you'll cut your own income, but we'll survive. There's lots of people to react to. There's lots of things to do. There's lots of creative, wonderful people in the community. We know how to adapt. You don't. You're still stuck on the same broken record. We're looking for more new music to listen to.
Nobody would care. Nobody cares about any of these people. Like, nobody cares about the lives of FFG, Yaba, like, to a certain point. Nobody.
To a certain point. Nobody cares about their lives. Well, answer me this. If that's true, why is it they get more people in their chats than you do in yours? I want to know the answer. If nobody cares about them and what they have to say, why is it they get a shit ton more super chats than you and they get more viewers than you? So just those 2 points alone proves that you're wrong. You're wrong. If people didn't care, there wouldn't be so many people in their lives. They wouldn't get so many views. They wouldn't get so many super chats. Their channels wouldn't be growing. They wouldn't have the engagement, which that's another thing, Chantal. Remember what I said about you making all the wrong business moves for your channel? You hurt your own engagement by deleting lives and also turning off comments. You push yourself further down the page when somebody tries to search for you. If somebody searches under Foodie Beauty, there's going to be a crap ton of reaction channels that pop up first in the search before you. You're near the bottom of the page. So let's review. Your product that you put out there for people and you're expecting them to buy sucks. It sucks. Your customer service sucks. The way you talk to people sucks. Your content is not interesting. And the product that you do put out, anything that's interesting, you dirty delete. And so people who are interested in what's going on with you, they have no choice at that point but to go to a reaction channel or clip channel like Miss DAMMIT DANI. You deleted the live off your channel. They can't watch it on your channel because you got rid of it. So they got to go somewhere else. So you hurt your own money, Chantal. You hurt your own audience, Chantal, with your grifting, scamming, rude ways.
Nobody cares. So you're really going to block the star of Gore World just because I'm defending myself against people? Are you serious? Are you?
Yeah, I am serious. And let me just put things in perspective for you. The next time it's late, Chantal, walk outside and look up. Look up at the sky. Notice there are more than just one star in the sky. Some of them may shine brightly, some of them not so brightly, but there's more than one star in the sky. Not just one. You're not the star. You're not a star. You may be a personality on YouTube, but you're not a star. You are not someone that people are camping out in the bushes to take your picture. I don't see your face on the cover of National Enquirer. I don't see you on TMZ. I don't see you on the TV anywhere. You're not a star. You know what I think? I think you've got two terms mixed up. You see, there's a term famous, and then there's infamous. There's a difference. Famous is something you are or something you do that people look up to and admire. Infamous is when you are something, you do something that people look down upon. You, ma'am, are infamous. This is part of the reason why, even though you are a 93K channel, you don't have any sponsorships. No company wants to touch you with a 200-foot pole. You should have sponsorships up the wazoo with the size of your channel, but yet nobody is coming to you and saying, hey, represent our brand. That should tell you something, that you are not famous. You're not, and you're never gonna be. You'll always be infamous, though. That I will give you.
Are you serious? It is ridiculous. I'm a toddler, really? For defending myself? Okay. Yeah, I come in fiery. I'm allowed to give my opinion just like everyone else. At the end of the day, they need someone to talk about. Exactly. Oh my God. And then you have the nerve to like block me for defending myself. Are you serious? Accumulating how the harassment.
Like I said, this whole live, she gave off this, do you know who I am vibe. I get a picture in my head with her tone of someone who goes to a nightclub and they expect as soon as they get to the door, they'll be let right in without paying that cover charge and then go right up to the VIP section. and she got stopped at the door by the bouncer and she got offended. Do you know who I am? I'm Foodie Beauty. I'm somebody. I'm not like these other nobodies standing here looking to get in. I'm somebody. She gave off that kind of vibe. And she got into Club Yo Mama. But then she got booted out of the club and now she's butthurt. She butthurt. Because she didn't get treated like a celebrity. Foodie, you're not a celebrity. And it's not your chat. And you can't tell the creator what to do. You can't tell the mods what to do. You're a guest in somebody's house, woman. Behave yourself.
When you get time, please check out the community I'm in and how the harassment I have endured. I've had CPS and police. These are all low-life, bottom of the barrel people, and this is who you want having your chat, and you let them block me? Like, really? Without, like, are you kidding? Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but let's be real. Let's be real. You have nothing. Like, again, do I have to point out that FFG has no views in her own vlogs? No, none of these people have anything. And, like, when I defend myself against anything and tell people to F off.
You know, it's so amazing. She calls us irrelevant. Then she confesses in the same breath that she pocket watches Frenchie. So you consider the reaction channels irrelevant, but then you confess to pocket watching us. So I guess we're not that irrelevant because you're sitting there watching us. You're watching the engagement. You're watching to see how many people are in people's chats. You're looking at the super chats. You are such a busybody, Foodie. You're such a busybody for somebody on their honeymoon. But we are irrelevant, y'all. We are. We suck.
I'm the bad person. It's ridiculous. And I'm just not even messing with any of these idiots anymore. It's not worth my time. And guess what? At the end of the day, I say what I need to say and then I go and live my life and do my own content because I have that advantage. I can talk about myself and still pull views, even if it's.
But you don't. But you don't. You don't talk about yourself. Half your content now is talking about the reaction channels. See, I find that funny that you call us vultures. You've said that. You said we're vultures and we are content thieves. We steal your content, Foodie. We're all thieves over here. All of us, we got sticky fingers. We're stealing her content. Y'all even know it's on a public forum. But yet when it's convenient for her and when it suits her, she'll use us for content. She'll purposely make herself aggravated and make herself mad, go into the reaction channels looking for something to get mad at so that she has content for her channel in the form of a rage. So you hate the reaction channels, but that's part of your content now. You getting on camera and complaining about all of us. And you pick out whatever names in the hat that suit you, whether it's Just Breezin' or French Fry Girl or Gary Unfiltered or anybody or Kaya. You know, you'll find a target and talk about them. But we're the thieves, right?
It's way less. Who cares? Like, do you think people are watching you for you? No, they're not at all. Let's bring some positivity. Yeah, exactly. No, you can't change other people's behavior. Exactly. But like, why is it not okay to talk about other people's behavior, but it's okay to talk about mine? Is it just not worth my time? I don't get it. It drives me nuts. Yo mama's stupid loser moderator blocked me. Because, like, seriously. Like, and allows other people to talk crap about me in the.
So yeah, the original live was called Yo Mama Sucks. And then he came into this live and he apologized to her and said, oh, that mod has been taken off. And then she changed the name of the live to the New Year's Eve Rage. So Yo Mama came in and kissed her ass and made her happy. And then she changed the name of the live.
Worst disgusting way. So when I defend myself, calm down, Foodie Beauty. So you let your moderate, like, you have a reaction channel, dude. You're messy as fuck. You have a reaction channel and you mod people who have a beef against me, somebody that you're talking about, or at least talking about her reactors. Really? Are you kidding me? The only people I came for in your chat were people who were coming for me. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm not even going there anymore, Rebe. That's BS. It's a friggin' bully gang. It's a friggin' high school gang. That's all it is. People who are stunted in mentality and maturity and cannot, like.
You are so projecting. Everything you just said applied to you.
I don't know. This is why I like DC. She can have an actual debate and argument. I would like to see her debate any of these idiots any day of the week. Hell, I would do it. Like, these people are dumb. And then Sarah Jane comes in and she's like talking about some stupid saying that I'm like sexualizing a child. Why do people all go up for that right away? You're sexualizing a child. No, I said that Breezy was a shit parent for giving her kid away to her dad for the bottle. So
okay, so yeah, that happened. Everybody watching my react, like, there's a lot of people that watch my react videos, and you're all free to watch whoever you want to watch, enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. This is YouTube. You have complete freedom to go where you want, watch who you want, and enjoy who you like. So there might be some people on here you may like Just Breezing or not. But Foodie decided to go off on Just Breezing in a community post and attack her as a parent and also attack her sobriety. And I have a couple of things to say about that. First of all, Foodie, many times you talked about how you want to have kids, and yet you go after mothers. You go after their children. Foodie, there is a unspoken rule. Leave the kids out of it. Don't talk about the kids. The kids have nothing to do with this. The kids are not reacting to you. They're not on YouTube, so they should not be a target of your rage. But that is an unspoken rule with everybody. Leave the kids out of it. Don't talk about the kids. They have no place in this. But you've gone after other people's parenting when you don't even have a child of your own. And that's not me throwing shade at you for not being able to have kids. There's a lot of ladies that can't have children, and my heart goes out to them. But you can have children, and you're going after somebody who happens to be a parent. And as I understand it, as I have learned, Just Breezing was going through a difficult time with alcohol, and she gave her child to somebody else to take care of while she took care of that. And I think that's a responsible thing to do. When you know you're in a position where you cannot take care of your young one, give them to somebody else to take care of while you're going through that time and while you're getting yourself straight. But you attacking somebody's sobriety, can I just say this about that, Foodie? Can I just say this about that? You should not be attacking somebody's sobriety, because those who have been through addiction, who are now sober, they worked hard for it. And they continue to work hard for it, because if you are an addict, you are always an addict. No matter what the substance is, you're always an addict. You're either in recovery or you're not. But if you're in recovery, that means you did the work and you're keeping up the work. You should not be going after somebody's sobriety, whether it's Just Breezing or somebody else. Don't attack somebody's sobriety, because they put the work in, they earned it. And you, ma'am, lean in close, lean in real close. You can't even say that you're truly sober. You can't even claim to be in recovery for your addictions, because even now in Kuwait, you are still a full-blown addict with food. Yes, ma'am. You're still going crazy with the food. You haven't slowed down. If anything, you've gotten worse. You've gained weight while you've been in Kuwait. All that nonsense about I'm taking walks, I'm taking better care of myself. Girl, we saw those binge boxes. We saw those 15 candy bars. You know, you wait till Sala goes to bed and then you binge. I mean, it takes one to know one. Former binge eater over here looking at you. You're still binge eating. You're still eating your feelings. You've never gotten therapy or help for that. Even though you don't have access to the green and the other stuff you were doing in Canada, you're still going crazy with the food. So you can't even say that you're free of all of your addictions, because the one addiction you can do in Kuwait, you are doing and you're overdoing. You can't even claim full sobriety. We all know you're going to go home to Canada and lose control just because you haven't gone to counseling. You haven't gone to therapy, and you're going to be surrounded by your temptations, and you are going to lose control. That's not me wishing it upon you. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. You haven't learned any other coping mechanisms. You're all about escaping your feelings, eating your feelings, pushing down your anger with food. Girl, I was once there, not to the level that you are right now, but I was there, so I get it. But you're going to lose control. But while you're in Kuwait, engaging in one of your addictions, coming for somebody else's sobriety, not cool.
What? I'm allowed to have that opinion. She calls me things every day, and she goes after Missy Moo. Hey, PNG. Poor lady lost her husband when she lived for 50 years. Who are we talking about? Hey, Nora. I miss you. Stop fighting with these reaction channels.
We aren't fighting with her, though. We aren't, let's use the right language. We're not fighting with Chantal. She's fighting against herself. We just do reaction videos. We do not go into her chat and bother her. She makes a point to go into the reaction channel chats and lurk, and she gets caught. She's been caught over a few times in Gary Unfiltered's chat, and she gets called out, but she'll sit there and lurk and listen and make herself aggravated. Nobody goes over to her chat and bugs her. She makes a point to cross over in everybody else's yards and get nosy, and then she gets mad about what she sees and what she hears, knowing that it's not going to be favorable towards her.
I know. Hey, Miss ATX, hi. What? We're cleaning up the house? I'm raging in Kuwait, like what, doing one live stream talking? This is my job. I get paid to do it.
You suck at your job.
Hello. So what? It's like 1:16 a.m. here. We are.
Okay, this super chat. Pumpkin Spice says, why do you say you've changed and then write the most nasty community tab? Remember when your grandma was sick and you were at Nad's house? I remember a video that Foodie did when she was seeing Nader. I can't remember the exact date, so excuse me, I can't give you the exact date. But she was over at the uncle's house, and Grandma was there, and Grandma was in the other room sick. I believe she was in the kitchen on her phone. And Grandma was moaning from the other room, and Foodie, she did not go check on Grandma, make sure she was okay, because she was too busy with her face in her phone. I do remember that she just couldn't be bothered with Grandma. And I also remembered how Grandma was, she was dying. She was in hospice, and she was all into Nader. And Foodie finally went to go see Grandma. And while she was seeing her grandmother, she took a picture of her grandmother in bed, and she could have kept that picture private. That's what she should have done. But she chose to post that picture on social media, which, Foodie, I've had grandparents that what you did was so disrespectful, so exploitative of your grandmother and her condition. And that told me everything I needed to know about how you felt about your grandma, that you would use anything for content, even a relative who is near death, and all she wants to do is just say hi to you, and you just can't help but whip out your phone and take a picture. Shame on you.
I already did the Happy New Year's BS, okay?
Oh. We already did the Happy New Year's BS. Who talks this way? Who talks this way about their new husband and New Year's celebrations? Oh, we did the BS. She got rejected. She tried to get a kiss, and Sala wasn't having it. Because if it had gone the other way, if it had been romantic or sweet or something, she would be glowing right now, wouldn't she? But it's New Year's, and she's all alone raging on her camera. I mean, sometimes the obvious is obvious.
And now I get to rage on live if I want to. Actually, I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
Did he block you? No, one of his moderators. He doesn't like.
And that's a problem that she's got. She's an emotional eater. She has said that. And even if she didn't, I would still know. She gets mad. That activates her binge eating. She wants to eat to calm herself down. So she's raging mad and she's hungry. Not a good combination, Foodie. Anybody who's got BED knows that if you're mad, don't eat. Don't reach for that food because you will go nuts with the food. Don't associate calming down with eating. You can't tie those two together. You got to take the emotional anchors off of food to kind of ease away from the ED.
Moderate his own chat though. Like why do you even have moderators? Like, if you don't look at your chat, why do you have moderators? I don't get it. Like, you have moderators blocking, like, it's so stupid. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out. Now I can go back to not giving a crap about this person. I never really did anyway, but like, I find it ridiculous that you get blocked for defending yourself. It's just stupid. You immature, okay? You can't even talk right, so goodbye. Yeah, I'm immature in some ways, but I'm not...
In all ways. In all ways.
Immature in life, okay? Not compared to a lot of people. I'm sorry. Especially these people who just, like, low bottom of the barrel. I tell people to F off in self-defense sometimes, so what? I don't care. I'm tired of...
You know, that's part of Foodie's problem. She looks at herself as being on the top of the mountain and everybody else is below. She looks down on people. She honestly thinks that she's above everybody else. She likes to think of herself that way of, I am the pinnacle of everything, and you're all just a bunch of peasants. See, that's part of your problem, Foodie. You got such a callous view of everybody else, and you're so far above that you don't realize that if you come down a little bit, if you lower your ego a little bit and just look at people as people and treat them as people, you'd be better off.
Feeling bad about that. You're going to need to get mods since the cult members are going to come gnashing. They can come gnashing. I'll got my big chubby block finger out. We're just defending her in your own words. Okay, goodbye. If you like Breezy, you can get out of here. And you too, goodbye. No.
I've heard that she blocked over 100 people this night.
I'm not reacting to her because I can't stand FFG's voice for more than 5 seconds.
She said that before, that she doesn't like Frenchie's voice, and yet she pocket watches her. And yet, when Frenchie goes live, she watches her live. So which is it, Chantal? You can't stand her voice and you can't stand it for more than 5 minutes. But if that's true, why are you pocket watching her? Why are you paying attention to her views and when she covers other people? I mean, make it make sense. Which one is the truth?
I can't stand it. It hurts my eardrums. The haters keep me relevant? Really? Well, then make me irrelevant, please, Amanda. Keep me irrelevant.
We do keep you relevant. I wonder what would happen if all the reaction channels stopped reacting to you, how much faster your channel would die. I wonder how long it would take.
I'm sorry. Let's see what happens if everyone stops talking about me. Guess what? I'll probably get all my views back. Guaranteed.
Oh, see, she's under this assumption that we're taking her money, we're stealing her views, that without us around, she'd make tons of money. Not true. Not true. Her content on its own is not interesting enough. Remember what I said about product and service and customer service? All the way around, her brand sucks. She's got a bad name on YouTube. People would not associate Foodie Beauty with, it's a great channel, it's innovative, it's creative, let's go check out what she's doing because we don't know what she's doing today. Everybody knows exactly what she does because the content never changes. Because Foodie is all about that life of, how can I make money on YouTube and not work? What ways can I come up with where I make a bunch of money and there's no work involved?
Guaranteed. Because you people have nothing else to do. Shut up, Chantal. Why are you in my chat telling me to shut up? You can be blocked and get out of here. No one cares.
And I would like to thank all the people that came into her chat that night that got her raging. Thank you. All of you that were roasting her like a chicken. Thank you. This rage is lovely. It's delicious. It's delectable.
But you're here. Does that make any sense? You're literally here to tell me that for free. At least I get paid to deal with your crap.
Obviously not enough because you're mad.
Bye. Goodbye. I became a widow last year. I hate people and fucking drama. I know, Danielle, me too.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, Lord, Chantal. Oh, Lord. You have a love-hate relationship with the reaction channels. You love us, but you hate us. You know, and your friend Amberlyn Reed, she figured out the game. She figured it out. She got it. That, you know, it's a symbiotic relationship. One hand washes the other. Yes, the reaction channels may cover her, but the smartest thing to do is to leave them alone because it's just promotion for that channel. You haven't figured it out yet, and you think you're the smartest person in the room. You really think so? Amber figured it out. She knows people react to her, and for the most part, she leaves them alone. You're still raging about us and being resentful. Girl, come on. Without us, she wouldn't have some of the income that you got.
Hi, Hoobie. Like, anyways, learn to laugh at yourself. I do have a sense of humor about myself. I think that you cannot say that I don't. Please. There's a troll in here called Chantel Sweaty Dingleberry. I can laugh at myself. But no, there's certain things that go too far, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, why can't I freaking block people?
Look at her. She is so focused on deleting everybody.
I'm not whispering. I deleted, why did I delete the Breezy post? There's still one up there. I deleted the other one because I don't want her staining my channel. Nobody knows who she is. What's the point? Like, literally, I don't want to give her advertisement. It's free advertisement. Like, for what? Like, she has no content. So why am I going to advertise her channel? I'd rather leave it for somebody else. Because I went through it a couple of years when I reverted. Oh, you get like her. Yeah, I know. But it's always like the most ignorant people who do the talking about like Islamophobes or whatever. Like people that don't have any idea, like anything, any clue. You know what I mean? Brooke, I mostly do that, but sometimes I like to friggin' invent my mind, you know? I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. If people think there is, oh, well, they don't have to watch it, you know?
There, and I love this. The House of Hannibal is in the chats. Hannibal's a troll. Hannibal's a gamer. He doesn't favor Chantal at all, but I love the fact that he got in chat was giving Chantal hell. Good for you, Hannibal.
Because Agathon, what's the point of going on panel with Yaba? All she's going to do is scream in her hillbilly trailer trash voice. There's no point. There's no point. Like, are you kidding? 1 week from now, DC Media Girl sucks. No. Why? Has she done something to me? I'm not BFFs with anybody. It's just like, what? Like, she's mature. I like talking to her. She wants attention, I know. Hi, AMC. No, New Year, better me. Just because I don't put up with people's crap doesn't make me a bad person. Sorry. How about you after the people who I have to defend myself again? How about that? Yeah. DC was too scared to debate. There's just no point, Agathon. There's no point. All she's going to do is she's just going to scream. Like, you cannot bring.
I can't relate to Chantal right now. I really can't. Usually when, like, New Year's Eve, you're celebrating with people that you love, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, maybe your children, kissing them and saying Happy New Year, or maybe making New Year's resolutions. I can't relate to Chantal. I can't relate to having a New Year's where I'm spending New Year's night raging. I spent mine in peace. I sat here and I was trying to react to Chantal, and I got housework done and ate a nice tomahawk steak. Oh, it was good. It was so good. Take a nice hot bubble bath. I mean, spend it peaceful or party, but have a good time on New Year's. And how she spent hers is just being a raging, angry mess. And you know what? When I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm thinking of something that I heard long ago. Misery loves company. So there's Chantal in Kuwait. Obviously, she did not have a good New Year's night. She was all alone. Sala left her all alone, and she's miserable. So she wanted everybody else to be miserable too. She's angry. She's miserable. She wanted to spread that misery to other people on what should have been a joyous night of the year. Is that what was going on, Chantal? You were mad. You were miserable. You decided to share the wealth, so to speak, with all of us. Want to take up our time and make us feel a certain kind of way. Is that what was going on? You're not happy, so nobody else is allowed to be happy too? Can't relate, girl. Can't relate.
bring logic to these people. So there's no point. Like, why would she go on panel and get attacked by all her friggin' like brain dead friggin' zombie herd? Does that make sense to you? Get a life. I just explained that. Look at like this. Like, these people are friggin' like 5 years old, man.
The projection going on in this live stream is just off the chart. I can't even list it all down.
Yeah, I am talking about other people being stunted because at least I'm living my life, traveling the world, getting married, and being happy. Okay, what are you guys doing? Just criticizing dumb shit that doesn't even exist? Exactly. And you're here, villain. What are you doing on New Year's? Watching somebody you hate. Literally, I'm making money. What are you doing watching someone you hate? Like a loser. Doherty doesn't. Another, yeah. See? Again, FFG does crap on Doherty doesn't. No one cares what you have to say about them.
She makes no sense to me. On one side, she doesn't want us reacting to her content. On the other side is somebody who's a reactor, reacts to something else. She rages about it and she criticizes it. So you can't win with Chantal. She doesn't like it if you react to her, but if you react to somebody else, you're still going to get kicked in the head from Chantal. Make up your mind, Foodie.
You get like a quarter or like half the views. Hey, Barbara. Oh, yeah, okay. Just because I like go live and open my mind, my husband doesn't love me. Right, okay.
Can I just point this out, Chantal? Listen, I know that you're not all the way, you say that you're intuitive, right? I remember you used the word empathic. You said you're an empath, which I disagree. I don't think you're an empath at all because an empath is very sensitive to other people's feelings. But since I'm a bit intuitive, let me just clue you in a little bit. You're online right now in this live and you're raging, which means you're putting off all kinds of bad energy. Don't you think that Sala would say, this person is in a mood and they're filled with bad energy? I don't want to be near that. You want to be near him, but yet you are producing large amounts of negative energy. And no one wants to be around that, especially if they don't have to. So, you want to be close to Sala, but yet your energy is all wrong. Like you being a raging mess, it's just making him be more and more distant from you.
First world problems. I'm not ever going to address Yaba or talk about, I don't ever want anything to do with her. Like, there's no point. Like, it's ridiculous. I've said what I have to say, and that's it. Missy can fight her own battles. I'm allowed to support who I want, Naomi. If I want to, like, support Missy, she's been nothing but a supporter to me for, like, 5 years. Never once has been an asshole to me. So why am I not going to defend her? She's one of my prime beezers. So who cares? I can fight whoever's battles I want to. I can do whatever I want to. Hey, Living Laura. She chicken snugget, and chicken snugget, she look shamed him. Who did? Don't tell me Breezy. She looks like Robert De Niro and Jay Leno's love child. She looks like a Cocker Spaniel mated with...
Chantal, it bothers me that you're using this coarse language and you're doing the insulting while wearing the hijab and while wearing the abaya. If you're going to act this way, please put on different clothes. Don't disrespect the Muslim people and their faith by wearing those clothes and doing what you're doing. You can still keep your head covered. You can wear decent clothing, then that'd be fine. But putting on that and then doing this is wrong.
Jay Leno, and she's going to talk about chicken snugget, please. I can't imagine a mother acting the way Yaba does. Natasha, honestly, if my parents were online attacking people, I would be mortified and probably become a bully myself, just like her mom.
You are a bully. You've been a bully since you were young. There's stories all over the place of you being a bully. There's things you've told us about being a bully and picking on people. You're a horrible person. You were a horrible person before YouTube.
And we have a right to talk about people's parenting. People have a right to talk about my pet ownership. People have a right to talk about my infertility. I'll talk about whatever I want to. Stay mad. Hey, Reading in Retail. Does Yo Mama know his mod blocked you? Okay, this is the thing, Reading in Retail. Why would he make mods that are anti-foodie beauty? Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, I don't get it. This is the thing. Like, clearly this dumb mod, yeah, I told them to F off. I don't care. Don't tell my mods to F off. No. So you're saying that just because you have I have a beef with your mod, they're allowed to block me? No, they were rude to me first, telling me to calm down when I was...
I'm going to say it again. Not your room, not your business. You're in control of your own room, no one else's. You don't have the right to go onto another channel and tell them how to do things, Foodie. You big control freak. You go into somebody else's chat, at that point, you are a guest. Even if you're put on panel, you are still a guest on that person's channel. I don't care how many subscribers you got, you are still a guest, and you should behave yourself and get that ego under control. Check it at the door.
Defending myself against people who were rude and like saying the most vile stuff about me and Salah. Like, no, sorry, I don't keep my mouth shut. You're not going to tell me what to do. I'll just leave. I don't care. No, Julia, why do you care where Salah is? He's in the living room playing a game. I already said that. He's not.
How romantic. New Year's night, she's in the room raging, and he's playing a video game. Boy, they sound more and more like a happily married couple, don't they? Yeah, that's the thing you do with your new wife. On New Year's, you go like sequester yourself in the living room and play your video games. Man, pathetic.
Glued at my hip every 24/7. I guess he doesn't love me, right?
Nope, he sure don't.
If you can block people, why can't he? Monica, because like literally, are you kidding? He didn't block me. His moderator did. And all I did was defend myself. So how does that work? Like, see, people cannot do small equations. They cannot like figure out logic on their own. Like, it's so ridiculous. I already told Chantel not to worry about me. Yeah, Missy Moo hasn't asked me to fight her battles at all. You know? It is so hard to sit and read all of the negativity about ourselves, and I bet her husband probably deletes stuff as well. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Health Warrior says, if you ignore all the drama, you get very low views. I see what you were doing. It gets old fast. True. If she ignored all the drama and then just did content about her, she wouldn't get much in the way of views. There's proof out there. Look at the couples vlogs. They're not doing so well. Why? Because they're boring. And I got a question, y'all. How in the world are she and Salah going to do couple vlogs when she goes home to Canada and he's not going to be there? How is that channel even going to continue? Because Foodie is over there saying that she's going to come back to Kuwait after a few weeks. I found out that if a person is in another country on a tourist visa, which she is, you can stay for 3 months, but then you have to wait another additional 3 months before you can go back. So it's not she can't go back after a few weeks unless she goes to another country, perhaps. But she can't go directly back to Kuwait. But how's she going to do the couples channel with Salah if he's not even going to be there?
New Year's Eve is over. We've already done New Year's. It's like 1:19 a.m. here. Same old Chantal. What, defending myself?
Don't think I don't notice, Chantal, that yes, maybe you guys did like a little bit of celebrating. You aren't in the same room. He's not even sitting next to you. He's sequestered in the other room. He wants away from you. That is so telling. So telling.
And not taking crap from people, then yeah, sorry. I don't think that will ever change. Well, then leave. Goodbye, I'll help you. I abandoned my cats, Haley. I think you're an idiot. That's what I think. Where did I abandon my cats?
Well, you actually did. You've left them alone for 3 months, and you said that after a certain period of time that you're coming back to Kuwait, which means if that's true, they're going to be alone for another month, 2 months, 3 months. So you pretty much have abandoned your cats. And I'm going to ask the same question I've asked before. Look, you want to go chase D across the world? Okay. Why not give the cats to somebody else to take care of if that's what you want to do? Obviously, you don't care about them anymore. Obviously, to you, they're a burden. They're in your way. They're an obstacle to what you want. And if that's the way you feel about them, let somebody else have them. It may be a bit traumatic for them at first, being in a new home with new people, but they'll be better cared for. And that way, if you want to travel, they won't be a concern. Let them be somebody else's concern. Stop being selfish and making living things suffer because you're impulsive and stupid.
Literally left them for 2 days at a time. People bring their...
That's a lie. When you went to go see Natter, you would disappear and go to his house for a week or more. I remember those live streams, Chantal. I do. You weren't just over there for 2 days. You'd be gone to his house for a week if you can get away with it.
Cats to pet hotels for months at a time. My cats are with a cat sitter who they know, and they don't have to leave their house. So please sit on it and rotate. Thank you. Goodbye. You're blocked.
I'm going to go on record as saying that I don't trust Pete's with the cats. I'm not saying he's abusive. I've seen the way he treats BBJ, though, and it concerns me, him grabbing onto her face like that and flipping her upside down. That makes me angry. But what concerns me more is we don't know if he's feeding the cats properly. And he has gone on record as saying of leaving the cat box dirty for 3 months, which is very unhealthy for him, for the cats. He's not the most responsible person, okay? And you have to be responsible when taking care of pets.
Blocked. Katrina, I don't even care if the trash bag talks about me. He has nothing else. Do you guys remember when he was in his barber shop talking to his barber? I get thousands and thousands of views. I get 80,000 views and make $10,000 a month. No.
I wonder where he learned that from, though. Where did he learn that attitude from? You. Because you're always telling people, look, I'm on YouTube. I got a big channel. You couldn't help but let that slip out of your mouth. Oh, I'm Foodie Beauty. I'm on YouTube. I wonder where he learned that from. You.
No, you don't. You never made over $5,000, and that when I was making your videos for you. You'll never get over 1.5K views because you're an abuser and people hate your guts, and you're probably going to go to jail, and you're ugly.
Y'all keep note of this live stream because I have a prediction just based on her patterns of behavior. How much y'all want to bet that when she gets back to Canada, that she's not going to be running over to Natter to get her party favors? How much y'all want to bet that's going to happen? That she's going to load up on party favors. And he has said that he has sold her party favors in the past, and he's been needing money over there. Like that's where his extra bonus money was coming from, was her buying party favors. So how much y'all want to bet that when she gets home, she's going to get the party favors from him just because she knows him?
Thank you. I insulted the mods, Okie doll, because they were being rude to me first. So I told them to eat it. I'm sorry, but if you're going to tell me to calm down when I'm defending myself against people who are being disgusting and infertility shaming me and then block me, no, sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Don't worry about when I'm hungry. Who cares? I'm going to probably order something soon too. I'm not on a honeymoon, Megan. Why don't you try reaching for something else? That is very stale. Very stale. This is disgusting. You people are gross.
So she's getting mad and she's saying people are gross, but yet she didn't turn her live off. I mean, make it make sense. She's sitting there. She's getting more and more angry, more and more ticked off. Why not just turn off the live and calm down? Because she wanted the views. Because last night was the last night of the month and she's reaching for that little bit of money. That's why.
You live in Egypt? Cool. Oh, Mema. Shay Mallow, Kental, thank you. I think I just I still eat a lot sometimes, but I still have to do the weight loss update thing.
There is no weight loss update. You have not lost weight. You've gained weight. This is not me fat shaming you, but I have looked at pictures of you before you went to Kuwait and the screenshots from your latest couple vlog when you went abaya shopping, Foodie. You've gained a lot of weight. It is noticeable.
Did you see I said about Egyptians I'm Iraqi Turkish? If you all want to talk about Fishy's views, go to her channel. What's the point? You all talk about Chantal 99% of the time. Yeah, that's the thing. People can talk and talk and talk all day and make whatever they want up about me. And just because I have an opinion on it or defend myself in not a nice way, Sorry, like, what do you want? Like, I'm not going to hug haters. Sorry, I'm not going to be nice to them. I don't care. I hate that crap. Kill them with kindness. No. Yeah, it's been New Year's for like a while here. It's like 1:20 a.m. That's what I said. You guys haven't had New Year yet, though, huh? What are you talking about, Lauren?
Can you guys just imagine this scene for a minute? Let's just step outside of ourselves for just a minute and just picture what it would be like to be in that house right now. Just imagine it. Being in that house while this is going on. Sal's in the other room sleeping or playing a video game, and your supposed wife is in the other room raging at people on the internet on New Year's. Just imagine that for a minute. How awkward, how stressful that would be. It's late at night and she's raging in the other room while you're just trying to sleep or chill out in the other room.
You guys are so pathetic. This is what I mean. These people are lowest common denominators. Like, I've never seen DC go after someone's fertility or someone's kids or whatever. I've never seen them do these things. You people are sick. Yeah, I'm going to block people for sure. Yes. I'm sorry, but it's a bit different, Bia, and I'm sorry that you can't.
You know, Foodie has been dying to do this. She's been dying to rage. She's been dying to let that head cheerleader personality of hers out. She's been dying to like use her delete button, delete finger. It got to work out tonight. She's been dying to mistreat people because she's miserable and she's trying to push that misery out on others.
Differentiate that. Over a nobody? Are you and Sala doing anything fun to celebrate the new year? We already did. Camping. Do you think Sala should get to be with another woman while you're gone? No. You're an idiot. Goodbye. Pizza's cooking spaghetti. Nice. I love how childless people act as though pets are on the same level as little children, abandoned cats. Jesus, grow up. Yeah, I know. These people, like, honestly, if I had kids, I'd be a way better parent than Breezy. Are you kidding?
No. Listen, Foodie, you haven't even proven that you could take care of yourself. So you would not be a good parent because parenting is a serious responsibility. It requires a great deal of care and maturity, and you don't have either one of those. When you have a child, it's not about you anymore. You got to put your child's needs first. You got to always be concerned about them and teach them good things and teach them how to be good people and provide their medical care if they need it and make sure they have clean clothes, that they have clothes to wear, that they go to school, that they have proper schooling. Everything you are inside that is good, you have to pour that into this little child that needs you, that depends on you. You can't even depend on yourself. You don't know what you're doing from one day to the next. You are impulsive. You've got addictions. You're not a person that would be a good parent. You're far too selfish, far too narcissistic. And I know this is going to sound mean, but it's the truth. If you did have a child with you, I could easily see you being a neglectful parent and ignoring the child. I can't see you being that parent that you would be all about that life of changing dirty diapers when they got dirty, or putting up with a child if they were going through teething or chicken pox or something like that. You would get easily irritated and give the child to somebody else to take care of. Oh, you take the kid. I can't handle it. Or you would be that mother that if your child got more attention than you, you'd be resentful of that child. I can see you being all of those things easily. You would not be a good candidate to be a mother to anything. You can't even take care of your cats.
Kidding me? I would never give my kids away for a bottle of booze. Sorry. I don't care. There's no excuse. And yeah, but I wouldn't sit there squawking and yelling like a hillbilly in my living room while my kids are playing in the background. Never gonna happen. And she's with a girlfriend who literally, there's a video of her girlfriend calling her kids unfortunate looking. You call my kids ugly, I'm not gonna scissor with you the next month. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, these people, I can't. They're all trash. Like this, they put me in this mood. Why am I even talking about this community?
You put yourself in this mood. You put yourself in this mood. Stop blaming it on us. You put yourself in this mood. You chose to do this tonight. We did not ask for this. We did not expect this. And you could have easily gone a different way. You chose to go this way. Everything you do in life is a choice, Foodie. We all, as people, anybody watching this React video, every day that you wake up, you are at the center point of a million different choices that you will make in your day. Every little thing is a choice. What you eat, where you go, where you work, how long you work there, what you put on that day. Everything is a choice. That's the beauty about life. Freedom to make whatever choices you want to make. And the choices that you make determine your level of happiness or unhappiness. You make the right choices, you will be mostly happy. If you make bad choices, you'll be mostly miserable. Foodie has made a succession of bad choices. Therefore, she's miserable. And she's not trying to course correct to make good choices. And she blames all of her bad choices on everyone but herself. There is no accountability whatsoever. And because of that, no self-awareness. And self-awareness is what leads to personal growth.
All trash. They've all been trash forever. They all have been fighting for the past 5 years about the same thing. I don't know how I got mixed up with that crap, but I'm just ignoring everybody from now on. Anyways, I got some news from YouTube. Like, I got an email from YouTube today. I reported a bunch of like videos a while ago, like maybe like a couple weeks ago or like a week ago. They must be taking their time. They must be busy reviewing things manually because they took down some videos. I don't know which reaction channel it was. It didn't say in the email, but I'd love to find out whose videos they took down. Can we get a room tour? I gave you one in my video. There's not really much to see. We don't really like decorate things. I don't really care.
I wonder if the reason why they're not decorating anything and hanging things up is because when Chantal leaves in about a month, that place is going to be vacant. Everybody's been wondering if Sala has his own place and Foodie is staying there alone. If she's staying there alone, then of course it would stand to reason that there's no need to decorate because it's just a temporary dwelling.
Hey Anastasia, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, we did VI Peasant. We celebrated. I was instigating? No, I wasn't instigating. I was defending myself, and you can leave too. I just want to get rid of everybody who's like annoying.
She's mad at the chat because it's open chat, but yet she will not do VIB only chat. Because she knows if she does that, she's going to be mighty embarrassed because the chat's not going to move because she's going to have less than 10 people in the chat.
We had grilled chicken and rice with like jalapenos on it, and it was like charcoal on the whatchamacallit fire. Go listen to FFG Range, exactly. AMC, thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Do I miss Canada? Not really. A little.
She does. Notice the hesitation. She misses the freedom in Canada. She's not looking forward to going back home to Canada because she knows she's going to lose control. She knows that. And she also won't have Sala there. She's already developed attachment to Sala. But I think, this is just my opinion, I think part of her binge eating right now is the fact that she knows every day that she wakes up there, her time with Sala is coming more and more to a close. And she's going to have to let go. Foodie does not know how to let go. Once she's a stage 5 clinger. Once she clings to you, she does not want to let go. So her getting the hamsters is a way for her to drop some kind of anchor with Sala so that when she gets back home, she's got a reason to talk to him. She's got a history of that, of dropping anchors on men that she likes so that they can never truly escape her. She'll always be texting and calling and finding some nonsense reason just to say hi.
A little bit. Of course, because negativity wins and people love to bash on others. Exactly. That's the only thing. I hope you come back to Canada soon. We miss you. Well, you can see me here. Why do people say I miss you? If you think that I'm going back to any of the old behaviors from before, that's not going to happen. When I get home,
Liar. Liar. What else do you have? You've been in Canada for 3 months, Foodie. What's different about you? Anybody out there? What? Foodie's been in Kuwait for 3 months. Have we seen any true significant changes with Foodie? Not really. She's still the same person. I haven't seen her form any kind of new maturity out of this or humility. She desperately needs some humility. She needs to get that ego under control. She's still the same awful, raging, miserable person with unchecked issues and addictions. She has not changed. So if the person has not changed, then that means they're going to go back to the old bad habits because that's all they know. They haven't developed anything new. There's no new coping mechanisms. There's no maturity. There's no nothing. It's the same person. She's going to go home to Canada. Sala's not going to be there. He's not going to tell her no when she wants to eat. And you know what she's going to do? She's going to justify losing control. I promise you that one of the mental gymnastics she's going to do, if you're someone you have an addiction and you're not ready to quit, if you're not ready, if you're not at that point where you're done with it all, you will do those mental gymnastics where you will justify what you're doing so it doesn't seem so bad. You will tell yourself, well, I was good for a few months and I didn't do these things, so I'm going to reward myself. It's okay. I can just do it this one night. She's going to do that. I promise you she's going to do that. She's going to justify it in her head so that her body can do it and she won't feel guilty or ashamed. Not that she has guilt or shame, but I'm just saying, to keep herself from feeling bad about doing it, she'll find a thought or a reasoning that resonates with doing it and getting away with it.
I have plans. I'm only going to be home for like 3 weeks. So I'm going to love the crap out of my pets, make sure everything is set for when I come back, even more than before. Take them to the vets.
No, you're not.
Yeah, and by the way,
when you take an animal to the vet, to all the pet lovers and pet owners out there, yes or no, when you want to make a vet appointment, you got to make it in advance, correct? You can't, there's lots of places you got to make it way in advance because they're booked. If you got a favorite vet, you got to make it way in advance because that vet may be booked. So you can't just go home and take your cat to the vet. You got to get it way in advance, Foodie. You better get on this.
Monty talking about why I should give the hamster back. Like, hey, number one, we have a small apartment, so
You should give it back. You shouldn't have either one of them. You're going to be leaving soon.
I'm not going to put a huge aquarium. Where am I going to put it? Give me a break. The hamster's happy with the cage he has. He runs up in the tunnels. The tunnel's big enough for him to flip around and he's not going to get stuck.
I'm not even a hamster pet owner, although I have owned hamsters before when I was young. And I'm going to drag you for those hamsters. Like I said, you shouldn't have got either one of them. You've got pets at home that need you. And you're not going to be in Kuwait much longer. There was absolutely no reason to get those hamsters because you're going to leave them behind. Number 2, that cage that you got, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the travel cage, but it's so full of stuff. It's cramped. And knowing you, Foodie, as much as you eat, you're going to overfeed Harry to the point where he's going to be so obese he can't even make it through those tiny tunnels. Number 3, there should be no plastic anything in that cage because hamsters will eat plastic. They will gnaw through the plastic. Okay? You don't know what you're doing with pets. You shouldn't own them.
The bedding is not made of cotton. It's made of wood. and he loves it. I'm not taking it away from him. Besides which, yeah, what else was I gonna say? So what else do I have to do? Oh my god, my car. Ew. I'm glad I'm coming back in the winter. Anyways, I'm coming back like maybe 3 weeks after, because we have like travel plans, a lot of travel plans and stuff. So, you know, living life. How about you try it?
You're not really living though. You're miserable where you are. And I seriously doubt you'll be back.
Pumpkin spice, do you not remember me taking a picture with my grandma in the hospital? I did not go to Trash Bag's house. I went to Trash Bag's house after I visited my grandma in the—
You exploited your grandmother for clout. You exploited grandma just to say, look, I'm a good, caring granddaughter. You should have taken that picture and kept it private, especially considering she was very, very sick and she was close to dying. If you loved your grandma, that's what you would have done. But you exploited that poor woman by putting her on social media where she did not need to be.
hospital. And actually, he gave me shit for visiting her so often. And secondly, I was with her when she took her last breath. So shut your lying piece of crap, $5 mouth. Goodbye. Thanks for your money. No one else in my family except my—
And you know what? That little comment of thanks for your money. Anybody who's a VIB coming over here watching my react, this is what you're paying for? This attitude right here? Thanks for your money? Does that not show how callous she is when it comes to people? How shallow she is, that she looks at anybody that comes into her chat as just a dollar bill. She doesn't even acknowledge you as people. She has no respect for you as people, has no respect for your feelings. You are all just money to her. Thanks for your money. That's how she sees everyone. It's just money. Money, 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 money. You're all money. And if you're not giving her money, she doesn't give a crap about you. And even if you are giving her money, she gives a little bit of a crap, but not much more. According to Foodie, you're all just names that flash by on a screen. You're nobody to her. You're not someone she's going to hang out with in real life or talk to on the phone. You're just people that give her money. And she's not going to appreciate you for you giving her money. She's just going to use you. That's what Foodie does. She uses people.
My mother and I were at her, holding each of her hand when she took her last breath. And I was the one who told her she could go and pass on. So again, trying to emotionally manipulate me or make me sad is not going to work. You can do anything to me. I have thick skin, but I have an anger problem and I hate bullshit. And yes, I do rage and call it out. Sorry, but
people who have a thick skin don't go to other channels and watch what other people say and get bothered to the point where they rage in a live stream. I'm just saying, Foodie.
You don't affect me personally. I'm okay with my grandmother passing. There's nothing you can say. Say what you want. I'm a bad granddaughter. No. I was there. Absolutely. I'm not talking trash about people online, Monica.
Yes, you are.
Go call the Kuwait authorities again, just like people have done a million times, I'm sure. Go. Like, I'm literally defending myself. There's a difference, okay? If I showed the Kuwait authorities everyone talking about me, I'm sure they would understand. Don't worry. Blasphemy, I still make a lot of money with the views I have. I'm not worried.
No, you don't. Girl, I've seen your Playboy. You're not making that much money. You're really not. And we all know that when you get back home to Canada, you're going to be, going buck wild because you got a lot of money to make up for being in Kuwait for 3 months. You've lost a lot of money being there and you know it.
Stay mad. Julie, you already asked me that. Goodbye. I don't like dumb people.
Okay, Quiche Breeder says, you are looking for a fight, Chantal. Oh, yeah. She's looking for a fight. She's looking for attention. She needs attention because Sala isn't giving her attention. She's always had a problem with attention. You can't give her enough. So she's not getting it in one area, she's going to get it in another. If Sala's not giving it to her, and even if he is, she still needs everybody online. Everybody. She wants all eyes on her. And I'm sure it bugs her that the reaction channels are turning away from her. And so she's doing the most to get everybody focused on her again.
I don't care. It never hurts my wallet to block people. I don't give a shit.
Yes, it does.
Hi, Maddie.
You've done several things to hurt your wallet. Between the bad product, the bad customer service, let's see, blocking your own VIBs, which are paying members, deleting half of the live streams that were worth anything off your channel, which takes money out of your own pocket. I mean, and every time you delete something, you take money out of your pocket and you put more in ours because people come to our channels and watch it, griping and complaining about loss of money, and yet you're the reason why you've lost the most. Has nothing to do with us, Chantal. Nothing. Nothing at all. If you had good product, if you had good customer service, if you treated people like they mattered, if it was all about quality versus quantity, you do okay. But you're so on your high horse that you can't see you're about to fall off the horse. And when you fall off, you say it's our fault, even though you were on the doggone thing and you made yourself fall off.
Hey, Ava. I have loyal beezers. Some, obviously, I didn't thought were loyal or not. Like the Holy Trinity. Like, sorry, but they were.
This super chat. Is it JK Bam says, you wish someone was scissoring you. Little Sal won't scissor, fork, knife, starfish, none of it. That's why you're sitting here pressed. You got rejected in a chat. Oh, it was a double whammy for Chantal tonight. She got rejected in a chat and she got rejected by Sala. That's why she's mad. That's why she's mad.
Just trolls all along. That's clear. They never gave a crap about me or my happiness, and I don't care. They're goodbye to old trash. Seriously. Reaction channels are taking money from you. Yeah, they do. They literally have no content.
Why does everybody think that? We're taking money from her. How? Are we telling people in our chats and our videos, don't watch Chantal? Do we get in our live chats and say, boycott Foodie Beauty? Don't go to her channel. Don't watch her stuff through her. Don't pay the VIB chat membership. We don't do that. We have no power over what other people do on YouTube. We don't control YouTube. We don't control the reaction community. People do what they want to do. They go where they want to go. And obviously, people do not want to give Foodie a direct view by choice. They don't like her. They don't like what she stands for. And they don't like the idea of giving their money directly to an active, raging, out of control addict who's just going to use that money to fund her addictions and spend it foolishly. So they have a choice of going to the reaction channels and being more entertained and appreciated. And so they do. We are not stealing anything. People are making their own choices about where they want to go and who they want to watch. If Foodie were doing great content, if she were doing what she was supposed to do, people would go directly to her. But she doesn't. She's been subscribing to the idea of let me make money without working on anything, without caring about anything, about not caring about anyone. So you get what you get with that. Forgive my language, but if you put out an I don't give a shit attitude about yourself and about your business, then don't expect anybody else to care. Don't expect anybody else to care. Little story time I'm going to insert here for a minute. Years ago, I was married to my second husband. there was this little Italian restaurant we'd love to go to, a little hole-in-the-wall place in a strip mall. The food was fabulous. But you know what was even more fabulous? What really made the place stand out? We'd walk in, and they treated us like family. That was their attitude. They would treat their customers like family. They walk in. If you've been there more than twice, they remember your name. They might even remember what you ordered the last time. I mean, there was such warmth about the place. And you know what? That little tiny Italian place, that place was packed every night, standing room only. See, that's what I'm talking about, Foodie, that personal touch, that ability to care and put out this feeling that you care about what you do and what you're about. That makes all the difference in the world. Quality versus quantity. When you do a bunch of basically fast food live streams that are garbage, that are junk, they don't have longevity. If you did quality videos and live streams, then the success would be longer. You would get more of a return from it. But you've been phoning it in for the longest, and then you have the nerve, the gall to say, we're stealing from you. No, no. We're keeping you relevant by doing what we can to keep you interesting. If you are failing, it's your fault.
Content and no life. But yeah, FFG has a man and a job. Literally, she goes live like right as soon as I go live or something to take my content. So does freaking Monty. So does so many people. And then they're like, "Oh, your views are down."
Well, that's another thing. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about it? Okay. So Foodie does not like people sniping her. She says, "Oh, they're sniping me." Which, by the way, y'all, I'm a gamer. The whole sniping thing, it's a gamer term. It doesn't apply to YouTube. Now, there's restreaming, which is you're streaming somebody's stuff, but it's not sniping. And even if you're restreaming, that's not against terms of service. But anyway, so Foodie likes to complain about people restreaming her stream, right? Streaming while she's live. Guess what, Foodie? Do you know why we do that? Do you know why? Let me clue you in. We do it because we know how you are. We know that when you get mad and you rage like this, you will dirty delete. Like you did with this one, which is why I'm on Dammit Dani's channel. Anything interesting, anything juicy and spicy, you're going to get rid of. So either we got to be right there and hit the record button as soon as you get started, or, you know, we're out of luck. We can't cover the live, whatever it is. Anything interesting, you delete off your channel. Anything dull, you leave on your channel. Which is why a lot of reactors, we've learned that about you, and they will restream your stuff at that moment, because if they don't, it's going to disappear. If you left stuff up, it may not happen as much.
That mindset is so idiotic. It's like mind-boggling. But I don't care. I really don't even care, honestly. Like, I do to a point. I think it's wrong and I talk out about it. But beyond that, I'll just have to be patient, I guess. They've already taken some videos down. We'll see. I do miss my cats, yes.
No, you don't.
And I still have plenty of money. And so does my husband, so don't worry about it. And people who say we live in a cinder block know nothing about the Middle East or the apartments here. Like, seriously.
Okay, so Beyond Bracelet says, you are too moody. We use reaction channels because there is a buffer between you and us. Right. Anybody that goes into her chat, look, she's in a mood. Who wants to be part of this? Who wants to be in a reactor's chat or a person's chat when they're in a mood? It makes you uncomfortable. You don't want to talk in a chat like this.
People are pathetic.
Who wants to be a part of a chat when the reactor is in such a bad mood that they're walking on eggshells? It's uncomfortable.
And you probably live in a friggin' hovel yourself. Hi, coffee. Slow mode. Sally went to get food. No. Vintage. So the spin cycle on my washer is like super loud. Hey, Holly. Tiara, hi.
Oh, this person, Dancing with Death, says, you don't have many members in chat. Nope. Told y'all. I said, I was curious. I checked out her chat. There were 8 VIBs. That's it. That's all. That's it. 8 people. Embarrassing.
I'm lucky. Hey, Corella, I'm lucky that try not to start off your new year negatively. Whatever. New Year's symbolic anyway. I have a lot of plans.
New Year's isn't symbolic. She'd be singing a much different tune if Sala were deeply in love with her and want to spend time with her. She'd have a much different attitude.
But I'm not going to make any resolutions. Like, that's just so dumb, honestly.
That's because she doesn't want to commit to anything, because she knows if she commits to something and she doesn't do it, she's going to get called out.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't have to like worry about drama for views. Like I don't have to like I said, I get to just like the minute I want to start being positive again and just do my own content and focus on that, I can do that. I don't have to worry about like I just want to like not think about these people. They put me in such a bad mood. You know what I mean? It's like mentality like ugh, I hate it. It drives me nuts. Like how is someone not allowed to defend themselves?
All of this anger that we're hearing tonight from her about the reaction channels, you know what this actually is, y'all? This is her being angry at Sala. She's redirecting her anger at Sala to everybody else. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. That's what we're looking at. A very frustrated, angry, bitter woman because it's New Year's and the man she likes doesn't like her. She's redirecting her anger at the audience and venting about other people that have nothing to do with the anger that she has at that person. She wouldn't dare go to Sala and say her feelings to Sala. No, because she doesn't want him to go away. She doesn't want to be more left alone. So she's venting on all of us. Got it.
Hey Olive, you're so funny. I want to see more of that side of you. I mean, I have a funny side, but I also have a grumpy side. I can be a real bitch.
We know.
I can. I for sure can. Do you eat oil and vinegar? Sometimes, yeah. Or like lemon juice and honey and olive oil. I haven't made myself a salad in forever, though. Like,
Why not? You have all those. You have 2 binge boxes in your living room full of snacks. I'm sure for the price of all of those snacks, you could have gotten some salad. But let's be honest, you don't like salad. You want those temptation foods. You want those naughty foods. You want the sugar. You want the carbs. Come on. Hello, I'm a former binge eater. I know what's up. If you're a binge eater, you're not going to go for that healthy stuff. That's not what you're craving. You want that sugar. You want them carbs, girl. Come on. I see you. You want the sweets. Yes, you do. You want that moment where the sugar hits your brain and you get that dopamine. Yep, sure do.
I'm gonna have a McDonald's salad right now, but I don't know if McDonald's is open.
You don't want no doggone salad. Stop lying.
Do you guys want a McDonald's piece? I have to go convince Sala. I think I made him mad. He's not in chat. Because he doesn't like when I go live and address idiots. This is why you never see him talk about trash.
That's because he doesn't want to be around you when you're in a bad mood. Who would want to be around someone who's in a bad mood on New Year's? Nobody. Like I said, it's uncomfortable. All that bad energy in the house, all that bad energy around you. Who would want to be around it? He just wants to chill, and he can't chill around you.
Trash bag. He doesn't care. He says he's under his feet and he doesn't give a shit. And he said if he sees him in Canada, it's done. Sorry. And I hope he beats up Roman too. Or Mesquine. Smeagol. Okay, nobody better listen. Nobody better listen. Because QZ, he let his stupid mod block me for defending myself against people who were like being disgusting. Like,
here we go. Red Queen says, are you happy that the reaction channels are moving away from you? No, she's not happy at all. She'll never say that, but that's the truth. She's not happy at all. She wants the spotlight on her. And if we're really going to get down to the nitty-gritty, the real truth, the core of the truth. She's scared shitless that we will turn away from her. She's scared because she knows that's where her money's coming from. She's scared. She doesn't want it to happen. So to keep it from happening, she's picking fights with everybody to get them to fight back so that they won't go to other people and find other people to react to.
I'm sorry, but I find it stupid that you have moderators who are partial, who are not objective, you know? Like, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm over it. I don't care. Okay. Oh my God, I hate these comments. Aren't you supposed to be celebrating with your husband? Dude, it's 1:30 here. All day we celebrated. All day. Oh my God. I have to work. This is work for me.
You know, the thing about your work, Chantal, is that you could choose to not work tonight. You know what's interesting? I remember when you were seeing Natter. You would go to his house and you would literally be offline for days. And when you came back, everybody wondering, like, what's going on, Chantal? What's been happening? When you were with Natter, that abusive person, you would be offline for days. And yet you're with Sala and you've been doing nothing but raging since you've been with Sala. And you claim that Sala is a gentleman, but he's better to you. And yet you can't stay offline. You can't go spend time with him. How is it and why is it that when you were with a abusive person, you can go spend time with him and be offline for days and it wouldn't bother you? But in this situation, you just have to be online all the time, being mad.
Oh my God. I'm so behind. Far from jaded. Loyalty Beezer. Amber and I wish you a happy new year. We're sad that you don't like us anymore, but we're hopeful for reconciliation in 2023. Feline and Bambi. What? Who says I don't like you?
Well, look at your attitude. You don't like anybody right now.
Bees, thanks for being a loyal Beezer. Why would I not like you? I don't even understand that. How do you feel about the haters keeping you from going hungry? Yeah, right. Please, I keep them from going hungry. I pay a lot of mortgages, I'm sure.
Chantal got jokes. She funny. Chantal got jokes. She pays a lot of mortgages. Chantal, listen, there are some reaction channels, like I said, they're doing well. They're doing very well. There's a lot of us that are smaller. You ain't paying no doggone mortgages. We ain't making that much. Come on now. Come on now. You know, some of us are making a little side money, but that's it. That is it. You're not the big money maker you think you are. You're not.
No, not mortgages. I think a lot of rent.
Nope, not that either.
Do we have any New Year's resolutions? I'm so behind. Tyler, hi. It's not okay when you're blocked. You're blocking valid questions left and right. No, I'm blocking hate. I'm pretty sure the Kuwait government has much more important things to do than YouTube drama. They probably don't need, like, what? Can we train the new hand? Imagine, okay, we need to do a parody of, someone needs to do a parody of Tea and Dust calling Kuwait authorities. Masalama. No, not Masalama. Assalamu alaikum. And then Tea and Dust on the other end from UK and her. Yes, I'm just, I don't even know how to do her voice. I want to report someone who's absolutely disgusting residing in your country. She looks like a decaying bulldog. She literally threatened Saudi Arabian friggin' gangsters on me. They're probably not even alive anymore. Oh my God, Gia, can we train the hamster to get a soda from the fridge? Yes. Why does my abaya look big now?
It's not big. It's too tight. More delusions of grandeur. You deliberately buy the abayas 2 sizes too small. And that's probably why you have to go abaya shopping all the time, because you are gaining a tremendous amount of weight. And then after a while, the abaya doesn't fit. You've always bought clothes that are 2 sizes too small, Chantal. You did it when you did the Torrid hauls. You don't buy the correct sizes. And abaya should be nice and loose and flowing all the way around. And they should be comfortable, but you always buy them too tight.
Stop poor shaming? No. I'm kidding. Oh, but people are allowed to freaking poor shame my apartment? Too bad. Anyways, hillbilly is not a poor thing. You can be a hill. I think it's a mindset. I keep hearing airplanes. My washer has the motor of a jet, I swear.
Okay, everybody pay attention. Y'all see that? This is when it starts. The tomatoes are going to fly in the chat, and the french fries as well.
When it goes in spin cycle, it's like... Hello, Ariel G has a channel. Okay, I'm just making sure your profile picture is like PG. Oh, I blocked a lot of people.
Yeah, you know what? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Here's some business sense, Chantal. Even if you have a chat and people are trolling you, if you handle it the right way, sometimes those people that are trolling you, if they're doing it in fun, if they're poking at you, if you handle yourself with grace, they might turn into VIBs. Think about that. Think about that. Yes, you are a horrible, disgusting, callous, evil person, but you're not the smartest person in the room because you have absolutely no business sense. Every single person that's in your room right now, if you handled yourself with grace, if you handled yourself the right way, they might become VIBs. They might pay that $5. Maybe. Maybe there's a lot of people in there to troll you, but with you talking the way that you're talking and putting out the energy that you're putting out, guaranteed, they're not going to give you money. And that's what you want. You want people to give you money, but you have no sense of being professional and no business sense. If you treat people right, they will treat you right. And if they come in attacking you, if you handle yourself with grace, you'll look like the better person. But every person that you're blocking, that could have been a paying customer, idiot. You're blocking your own money, fool.
Also, I'm sure I had a dingleberry. Speaking of dingleberries, all of these people are dingleberries, okay? That's what they are. It's my washer. I'm on my third load. But I have all my clothes and his clothes washed and ready to be put away. I'm going to be getting some things from Torrid when I get back.
I don't think so. Because as I understand it, unless I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments, Torrid only goes up to, I think, a 6X, and I think you're a 7X. I honestly think you got so big that you can't find anything in your size on Torrid. Maybe that's why you stopped doing Torrid hauls, because you just simply outgrew their largest size.
My hypocrisy? Are you sure that you're not fully aware of everyone else's? That's what I'm raging about. Can we see Harry? Yeah. Boring. Well, okay, go away. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4 viewers. I just noticed that. That's a creepy number. Ariel, I don't think anyone cares that you're live. I'm new here, but why do you get so much hate? I don't know. I think people are legit, just jealous.
Something that I've noticed about Chantal's channel, in the past, she had a very high turnover rate. As far as her Beezers and VIBs, very, very high turnover rate. A lot of the people that used to be her VIBs aren't her VIBs anymore. They've moved on. So now the people that are her VIBs are usually new people that have no idea about her history, about the things she's done or the things she's said. But once they get a taste of Chantal and she acts up, they don't stick around for very long. And that's another reason why her channel is suffering.
You will get more judgments from the women, but you will be okay, and I wish you the happiest. Thank you, Lyric. You too. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Revert or is it convert? What's the difference? And no, God would not want me to be raging at my haters, because I saw a quote from like Allah that was like, Allah will like secure you a place in heaven or something if you like stop an argument, stop arguing even if you're like not wrong. Did I say that right? And it's I don't care. It's hard to do. It's so hard to do.
No, it's not.
So I guess I have to practice at that. You have every right to clap back to the haters. Thanks, Rose. You're another one who's been a supporter for a long time. Ew. Goodbye. Go get a brain. What kind of comment is that? Does it smell like corn and guns? Go ask Yaba. She has one. And so does FFG. She has a pelican pouch. Go ask her. Stay mad. Okay. I will. Everyone else should stay mad.
Nobody else is mad but you, though. You were the only one mad tonight. Nobody else was mad but you. I love the fact that you tell people to stay mad, but yet you're the only one who is mad.
Do you live in Saudi Arabia? No, I live in Canada, but I'm in Kuwait right now. Hello, Mr. Snowflake. How are you? DC Ray Orbison, not that long. Yeah, I did. So what? Like...
You know, enough with this. There's one part that I want to get to. So Chantal continues raging. Let's see. She kept leaving the room because she kept bothering Sala to go get her food or to get on live with her because she was by herself. And I noticed something with Chantal, that when she gets in a mood, she will rage for, I would say, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. And then the last hour, she's calming down. She's got the anger out of her system. And then she starts babbling about nothing. So during this live, she was raging. And as you can see from the little preview window, she leaves the room. She did that several times because she kept bothering Sala at 3:30 in the morning to go get her food. She wanted him to get up and go to Burger King to get her food on New Year's night because she's a toddler. And when she wants her food, she wants it. So she's going to bug this poor guy at 3:30 in the morning to go get her food. And let's see if I can get to the part where he enters. She leaves again. Okay, I'm bringing this up for a reason. Okay, so we're gonna scoot all the way over here.
The new couples video?
So she wanted to turn this rage into a couples video. She desperately wanted to show herself with Sala tonight. And look, watch his face and the way he looks right now.
Tomorrow. I didn't have time to do it today. How much do you think you weigh at the moment? 400?
More like, you're probably closer to 500, 600 pound range, Chantal. Prove me wrong and get on a scale.
I think I weigh like 327. Yeah.
So look at Sala. He looks like he just woke up. He does not look happy.
When I weighed myself at the museum, it was like 327, and I was like, I might even be lighter because I like was wearing a heavy abaya and I just ate.
I don't know why the audio isn't matching.
We just ate a huge meal. Oh my gosh. How's your hair growing back out? It is growing. Excuse me. Yeah, it's growing.
Well, look at Sala. He like either he just smoked a little something, or he just woke up and he's not feeling it tonight. But Chantal's been desperate to get him on camera all night.
It's funny. Ow. Like that long, maybe. It's very long. I'm getting long at the back. Thank you, Louise. There are some great channels that show how to style those and for different climates. True. There's a lot of Instagram too. Sal is very patient and kind to drive you for food at 3 a.m. He's chubbied up. Who? I haven't noticed you adjusting it as much either. Yeah, so like...
He is so mad at her. He was just chilling in the other room and she just kept bugging him. Go get me some food. Go get me some food. And he finally gave in and went to go get her Burger King. And during the later part of this chat, he sends her a message saying Burger King is closed, which I would think that's normal at 3:30 in the morning. But he went to go get some falafels. So he was just giving into the toddler's tantrum. oh, she's hungry and she's not going to leave me alone until after I get her some food. So let me just give her some food so I can go back to sleep. This is how you spend your New Year's, Chantal, bothering somebody else because you're hungry. You can't wait 5 more hours for breakfast.
Hey, Worm Sheriff. Yeah, because and just like getting used to it more. This is probably my favorite style, you know. But I ordered for when I get back to Canada because I can use my card on Amazon. I need to get some hijabs that you should see these ones. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. They're going to be awesome. They're like long, big ones and they're like jersey material. And I got some magnets. I can't find magnets here, which is
look. He's not even paying attention to her. He's like, whatever. Just let's get this over with so I can go back to what I was doing.
Weird. But anyway, it comes already put together, so I just put it on my head.
You can always tell when there's a couple and they're not really in love. There's this energy of a disconnect that you can feel between them, like they're not really together. Like one person is doing one thing and the other person is doing another, and they're off in their separate worlds. That's what's going on here. There's that energy of disconnect. There's an energy of disconnect between these two because they're not really in love.
Here's already assembled. See, with this one, I have to pin it. I put a pin here. But with the new ones, it's already assembled. And all I have to do is just wrap it and it will stay put. Oh, yeah. What you're wearing also makes you gain more weight since you're not looking at yourself. So you just let it go. Oh, is Louise the Twitter lady? You're very...
Okay, enough with this. So you guys get the idea. Foodie was miserable, and she was determined to spread her misery to everybody. She wasn't going to let anybody enjoy New Year's if she couldn't enjoy it one way or the other. She couldn't even let Sala enjoy some time alone on New Year's. She bothered him too. So Foodie was raging and babbling about the reaction channels as normal, and that was her happy, not happy New Year. So hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. Again, credit to the channel DAMMIT DANI. I'm going to leave a link for her original video in the description, so please check her out. Give her a thumbs up, sub to her, because it's because of channels like this that people like myself, if I'm reacting to Foodie and then she deletes the live in the middle of my react, or I'm asleep and I happen to miss it, it's channels like this that help out greatly. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day and a great start to the new year. And please take care of yourselves and be safe out there. Bye-bye.